It's
Well, you can check out
stuck.
my
I need
specifications.
some force. Does the gun pack any punch?
Alright, so the gun costs 1 cell of fear. So, damage, yes.
Wow. I like it.
I'm taking the gun offline to preserve energy.
So as far as I know, I think the shadows needs to be optimized a little bit. And well, yeah, if you want to check out my PC specs, guys, you can just head on to our page over here, so that you can. Oh, sorry, channel over here, YouTube channel. Oh, what's this? Oh, so this is the palace. All right, interesting enough. Anyway, yeah, so you can head on to
I'll
the
be
about
there.
section of our
Are you
channel,
getting all
and
this?
then you can
I'm
check
with
our
you.
specs over there. And yeah, apologies for not uploading the other series, the last day of June, and Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, because there seems to be some problem with the rendering
He was
software
right.
for the other two.
It all looks completely untouched.
So yeah, the person who's uploading last day of June is Colossal Shadow, and Prince Noctis is uploading Uncharted: Lost Legacy because he has a PS4 and we don't. Yeah, so they had some issue with the rendering software, and I don't know why. So we are just taking a look into that, and it should be sorted out soon. And yeah, Prince Noctis did suffer something really bad a couple of days back. So not couple of days back, a week back. So he's kind of like in the rest period right now. You know. Okay, so the level is just well made, man. Look at that. Assuming there's something. No. All right. Well, the visuals are amazing. Look at that. Just look at that. Pretty well made. I usually don't, like switch off anti-aliasing because I don't like those jaggy edges at all. I mean, who does? But but I do prefer the 60 FPS rather than the graphics.
You were right about the palace. What's the plan now?
We get Foster back, and then we leave.
I was hoping for something more specific.
I suppose we're looking for some sort of apparatus like the one Gramps had.
Would that be the Soul Sucker?
I'll know it when I see it.
Even if you did find the thing, this place is dead. What mythic technology might be here is now useless.
We just need to power her up. Tell her that we're here. I can feel this is going to work out just fine.
Nope, I pretty much know it's gonna end bad.
Hello? Anyone home?
Yeah,
I'm
I
moving
know it's
down.
gonna end badly.
There must be some sort of power below the halls.
Is there anything to interact here? No. Alright, I'm not sure what's up with the protagonist here. I'm not sure if even to call her protagonist at this point, because they're usually the ones who end up being the hero or something. So let's see how the story goes. I'm pretty sure she isn't human, because they all have this cybernetic thing, but they do have a humanoid-like structure. But don't kill me, guys. I made that mistake. Well, she might be human, but then I do have my suspicions. But yeah, so as I was saying, oh, that's just in the middle. That spooked me. Well, at least we can see a character's face over here, kind of. So it's just symmetric? Okay. Man, but the level of detail that goes into this game is amazing. Look at that. All those markings.
I recognize these. They look like the stone faces at the gates between the garden terraces. Maybe it's a door of some sort. We called them gatekeepers. They were supposed to make us ponder if we were worthy to pass.
You're not getting through without power, and this place is dead.
Okay, at this point I'm not sure where to go. Should I go the other side or let's go here. No, I don't want this game to be kind of, very repetitive where all you do is go through these gatekeepers or answer their questions and then go solve a particular level or something. No, I don't want the game to be like that, because it'll be really repetitive. So I hope that's not like it. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah. So we will be posting content soon about the last day of June and Uncharted Lost Legacy, but there were some technical difficulties. Yeah, so hope you like this channel, guys. Well, we just started because we're just a bunch of gamers who love to. Oh, nice. Yeah, we just started because we're a bunch of gamers, and we like to share what we play with you guys. So let's. Okay, I have no idea what to do now. Let's see.
Anyone home?
So the game says I need to find power. Where do I find power?
This leads back up.
Damn. Alright. So I'm guessing one of these gates is powered, or unless I'm wrong, I'm just gonna guess. Let's see. Is there anything like a power switch here? I also dig this ambient soundtrack over there. Very nice. And I'm pretty sure it'll escalate in the action sequences over here. So, but initially, let's just find our power source. Just trying to see. So how do I get? Oh, why didn't I? I'm dumb. I should have done that before. Completely forgot about the jump mechanic, so...
Look at that.
Alright.
It's a voice.
It looks like a tuning fork.
Yes, obviously. The resourcefuls call them voices. Strike them and let the true tone interfere to find clarity and enlightenment.
Ah, of course.
What does that mean?
The suit detects a pattern to the sound, and the decryption is kicking in.
Okay, so this is interesting. I do hope it's a little bit more fluid though.
It's definitely picking up something. I think they're pieces of a puzzle. We need more of them to find out what it is.
So that's 2 down. I'm not sure how many more we need to strike. I think there's one here. Yep. Oh, not it. This is where we came. Okay, so we haven't actually gone to the actual, the aspect of the game where creates clones and copies our movements and all stuff. Yeah, but we need to see how it goes, right? So I'm guessing there's one more. The other side. Pretty sure the palace is just about to kick in or kickstart. Any tuning forks on this floor? None.
That door is different.
Interesting.
I bet that's an activation mechanism for the door.
First of all, oh, what's this? Okay, so what I think is maybe not. Never mind. What I actually thought was those tuning fork things where
This is meaningless. Foster is dead. Some things just cannot be undone. Think about it. If you could capture the souls of the dead in a cube, and then bring the person back to life, surely it would be a huge industry.
It's not like that. I know for a fact that he's in there.
I have wondered how you came to believe that, but I doubt that I'll agree with your reasoning. You resourcefuls are too far removed from reality to make sense. You've seen nothing but the bought and paid for fairy tale designed by your grandfather.
Well, the reality of my fairy tale upbringing was that it was all about this place. No, even before that, my genes. Gram spent centuries creating his resourcefuls, carefully picking potential from the gene pool. We were created to come here, and this feels very real to me.
Alright. Okay, I just lost my train of thought because the dialogue interrupted me. Anyway, just hold on guys, 1 second. Let me just quickly go to the controls. Yep. So close combat is some mouse button. Alright. Area scan. Can I do an area scan right now? Let's see that. Okay, so aim switch camera work. Oh, okay, so when I aim, I can't aim. I can't do a scan as well. The hunt for the tuning box. Anyway, so far the gameplay is kind of smooth, except the traversal part.
Now, these I know. We had rings exactly like them in the gardens.
The suit detects a small gravity charge inside the scepter.
Perhaps it can power the big door. The pedestal looks like the activation mechanism.
Just out of curiosity, what's the higher meaning of keeping scepters displayed inside huge rings made of gold? It does seem a bit much, even if you are filthy rich.
The rings were not for show. They are part of our training.
Oh, and you do what exactly? Step inside and feel wealthy?
Not quite. The rings spin up, and the challenge is to get out in one piece. At first, staying in there is the only sane thing to do. But as the hunger comes, the rhythm of the spinning starts to sink in. At some point, you realize that starving eats away at your chance of making it out. Most wait too long.
Oh no.
Right. You almost had me going there for a while.
I made a mistake. I'm not supposed to go this way. Or jump down. Uh, Alright, so I'm not sure who this Foster guy is. I'm not into this lore of the game anyway because I have no idea of it, to be honest. Uh, yeah, so I'm not sure what this game is about. I just know. Okay, the only detail that I know is we need to, be in this palace thing, like where we are right now. Once we power up, this palace is like clone of us, if I am right.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed that there were no other exits from this pit than the big door. How I hope the scepter will magically make it open.
It will work.
Must be nice always feeling that the world will act in your favor. It doesn't, though. My guess is that you will learn this momentarily.
Alright, so the space is scepter here.
Now, let's see.
Nothing. What a shock. Looks like you might be joining Foster after all, just not the way you imagined.
I don't get it. What Gramps did to hundreds of resourcefuls for this? I saw it the day I came to you. The subject lies down on a marble surface with a strange silver pattern. And the silver unfolds, pierces the skin, and slithers inside. In about half an hour, it consumes everything. And all that remains is an empty slab of marble and a newly formed cube.
No.
He called it the translation. The flesh and the soul shall enter the palace through separate doors. We said it 1,000 times, never realizing. I didn't catch Foster's soul in a magical cube. He was dying, and I translated him.
You killed him. The fact that your grandfather did unspeakable things doesn't prove he was right? That Foster can come back? That's insane.
It was the only chance we had, and believe me, I'm good at chances. I gamble for a living, remember? That's how I've stayed alive all these years after leaving the gardens.
Well, this time it didn't pan out. Look at you now.
You think I'm giving up?
So we were kind of expecting that to work, weren't we? So...
Do you see that?
Oh no.
The dim glow.
Oh no.
The activation of the door must have triggered a chemiluminescent. Not uncommon for evacuation purposes.
Okay, so tuning folks, where are you? I'm assuming I'm supposed. Oh wow. Man, okay, let's hold on a second. I want to see how it looks. I'm pretty sure get a better performance out of the Nvidia anti-aliasing. Yep. Anyway. Well, damn, this lighting looks really cool, man. Look at those reflections. So far, the visuals is impressive.
This place is huge. This hallway alone could easily house all the resourcefuls that ever were.
You finding anything here without coordinates would be a miracle. I compared the quarters you're in now with the overall structure of the planet. The palace is everywhere, all the way to the core. Huge sectors separated by the outside structures you were in.
Wow. So, what was I saying again? Anyway, so yeah, I'm not sure how long this game is gonna be. I'm guessing it will be around 15 hours of gameplay. You know, and the occasional mishaps that I do while recording. So, I don't know how long it's gonna take, but if it does take a lot of time. Oh, hold on. What's this? Are we back in the same place? What? Did we? I'm not sure what to make of this guy, but oh no, everything. Oh god, this is why I hate symmetry. Oh god. Okay, I have no idea where to go right now because we just came from that way, and we observed that this is pretty much similar to where we started. So unless I find a tuning fork, maybe, not sure. Okay, what do these things do? Are they like portals to some? Anyway, I'm just randomly guessing here. Nope. Okay, guys. I have no idea. Maybe jump to this place. Ah. Okay.
I'm getting some local increases in energy emission.
Know what it is?
Can't tell. It's not radiation. One of them is close to your location. I'll pin it to your HUD.
Alright, interesting.